and now for the next part of our tour. We are right now here at the booth of Wacker, and I'm meeting Markus Jandke. Hi Markus, good to see you.
Hi Claudia, nice to see you.
Markus, so Wacker has been a very strong supplier in the electronic and also mobility industry, and you are an expert on materials used for e-mobility. Can you tell us what are the current major hurdles and also challenges for the industry with especially regards to your materials?
I think, let's say, in order to bring it to the point, I think there are several different challenges that both customers and suppliers are facing, and I would abbreviate it with the 5S. I would say it is supply safety, it is safeguarding, it is speed, it is support, and it is at least very important topic is sustainability.
It is indeed a very important topic, but can you also tell us a little bit more about the challenges for the customers?
For instance, in terms of supply safety, Wacker basically produces all of its raw materials itself, basically from the scratch. Silicones are based from the scratch. We hardly buy any raw material. We do everything ourselves in a kind of interconnected production system that saves energy. And as we are doing everything ourselves, this also, of course, gives some advantage also for the customer in terms of supply safety. Another topic would be, for instance, sustainability. Sustainability is frequently discussed nowadays, and of course we are, let's say, performing processes that need a lot of energy. We're striving for using energies with more, let's say, focus on renewable energies, but we're also helping customers to, let's say, go into applications that are saving energy and also using processes to produce their parts using less energy. I give you an example. For instance, in electromobility, my talk today will be about electromobility from conductive potting materials. So it is a big difference if you cure the material at higher temperature, at elevated temperature, using an oven system, heating up big heavy parts to 100 degrees centigrade, or if you conduct this process at room temperature. So you can calculate that you will be able to save a lot of energy, let's say calculating up to 500,000 of kilowatts hours if you calculate for 1 million pieces or 100,000 of kgs of carbon dioxide. So we can also help our customers to produce their parts with sustainable processes.
Well, Markus, you just mentioned safeguarding. Could you explain that a little bit more in detail?
Wacker, let's say, puts major emphasis now on the topic safeguarding in terms of safeguarding joint applications with customers, but also own processes. Wacker accomplished the IATF certificate, which is very important to speak the same language with the customer in order to speed up in joint projects and understand what is meant with FMEA and MSA and secure and safeguard own processes and also the customer application.
Markus, you are presenting thermally conductive encapsulations later today. What benefits can Wacker materials give?
So we are putting the focus on sustainable products. So our products allow the customer to produce the parts with a sustainable process using less energy. So our products have the advantage that they can be cured at room temperature, build up adhesion at room temperature, and offer all the, let's say, properties that are needed to have a reliable product in the application.
That sounds interesting. So could you give us a bit more details and maybe examples for that?
These products are, let's say, offering room temperature cure. They also offer adhesion at room temperature, which is very important to keep the thermal contact, to have a low thermal resistance of our product in the application. And they offer a superior reliability. Also in terms of mechanical properties, in terms of, let's say, dynamic loading, and also in terms of, let's say, avoiding potential contaminations. Keywords would be electromigration or, let's say, low volatile materials. That's what Wacker can offer in this industry for thermoconductive potting materials, for instance.
And then my last question would be, Markus, so Scheugenpflug has a strong link to Wacker and also vice versa. When we talk about customer support, what is important today?
I really appreciate that we were invited to come to Scheugenpflug today. So we are a partner and collaborate with Scheugenpflug for many, many years. It's a strong collaboration. And we really appreciate that, and it's very important. Nowadays projects are very, very complex. Speed is one key factor, And what is also a key factor is a joint understanding upfront before technology has to be developed. Technology would mean maybe the product, maybe a new product class, but also new equipment or process. And this has to come together, and Scheugenpflug is for that purpose the preferred and the ideal partner to cope with that.
Well, Markus, then, thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you, and of course, I wish you a successful day here at Scheugenpflug. Thank you.
It was a pleasure for me. You're welcome.
Thank you.